Hello, here we are, second trimester. We got our IAs in. We're gonna move forward here now with the remainder of our one topic of paper three, looking at the idea of independence movements. The site itself changed a little bit. I pretty much just kind of streamlined it a little bit more so that we can have everything in the same place. So you'll see there is the try to folder now. That is all that is in the page. All the information for the Google Meets and everything is right here. And then once you get into here, the week 1, 2, 3, as long as we're going to go, will show up here. So digital classroom, this is kind of a new thing that I put in here. I don't think you really need to get to it, but if you just click on this classroom right here, it'll take you right to the Google Meet, which is kind of a handy dandy little thing that I just kind of decided to throw in there. So for week 1, we're going to get into a unit where we start looking at the heritage of independence. And so we're going to start off today with a discussion in class, reading a part of the article that is down below. This is discussing a little bit about the idea of periodization of new nations in Latin America as they were formed. This is something that historians do often, and the idea of kind of getting good clumps of stuff. In the United States, sometimes in our history, we have a tendency to kind of do similar things where we say, okay, well, this is revolutionary period, this is new republic ideas, this is new government. Latin America has kind of a different way that they go about looking at their periodization of things. And so this article is just going to kind of start a conversation that'll allow us to discuss a little bit more clearly the ideas of what the implications of Latin American independence were, because there are obviously a lot of different viewpoints of their independence. So then after we get done through with that, there is going to be a little Peer Deck presentation that I'm going to do. This obviously, if you're in there with the class, you get a higher grade for the being able to engage with the Peer Deck, but you can still do the final product of your notes by reviewing this lecture that is attached. So that's going to be on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, what I'm going to do is start off with a little doc analysis of the first meeting between King George and John Adams, which is kind of a unique element in history to kind of focus on that idea of periodization, and then extend it a little bit to look at the impact of this revolution as it relates to kind of world geopolitics. That's kind of the idea of what we're going to focus on in the next several weeks. So we'll have this week, next week, and then when we come back from our winter break, we'll be kind of focusing on what is essentially this like last little piece of kind of the effects of independence in the New World. All right, that's it. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.